Do you know why there are fortified processed foods? Should you be eating more whole foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds? Absolutely. Is it okay to occasionally have your fortified cereal? Yeah. Somewhere out there right now is a man in the grocery store in front of a camera reading off the food labels like it's a crime scene, talking about, ooh, fortified foods, the boogeyman. If you can't say it, if you can't pronounce it, it's bad. Let me tell you why he's wrong. Of the most demonized foods on social media right now are fortified cereal, fortified flour, milk, not because of the sugar, but because of the vitamins it's been fortified with, like riboflavin, niacin, folic acid, the stuff that's actually good for you that helps your body function. Now, before I get into this, let's go over some key terms. Fortification is the addition of nutrients to food that were not originally present in the food or were present in a different amount. Enrichment refers to the addition of vitamins and minerals to a food in order to restore those nutrients to levels that were found in the food prior to storage, handling, and processing. Let's get into the history of fortification and enrichment because this is what they're not telling you. Starting in the 1920s, public health authorities began fortifying and enriching foods because they had a real public health issue. They started with iodine and salt to address goiter, which is an enlarged thyroid gland. It was found that without iodine, the body could not properly make thyroid hormones, which often resulted in, yeah. In the 1930s, it was vitamin D in milk to combat rickets. It's a childhood condition featuring two soft bones and a skeletal malformation due to incomplete bone growth. This is common in children and poor children living in industrialized northern US cities. In the 1940s, it was vitamin B in grains to combat pellagra, characterized by the 4Ds: diarrhea, dermatitis, dementia, and death. Whew. During this time, the American diet relied heavily on refined grains or flours, and because processing wheat into refined flour removes essential B vitamins, nutritional deficiencies occurred. In the 1990s, it was folic acid to prevent neural tube defects. So people were actually malnourished, and fortified foods wasn't just a shady corporate scheme, it was a public health strategy to save lives. You can call me the Mythbuster, so let's get into some of these myths. So let's break it down because misinformation is louder than ever, and sometimes it sounds like facts if you don't know what to look for. Myth 1: if it's synthetic, it's toxic. You'll hear them say, if you can't say it, if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. Okay, then try pronouncing this. This is a vitamin B12. Even though you can't pronounce it, doesn't make it unhealthy. Synthetic doesn't mean toxic. It means it was made in a lab instead of a field. That doesn't make it harmful. It makes it accessible. I'm not done yet. Myth 2: fortified foods cause disease. We added iodine to salt to prevent goiter, folic acid to flour to prevent birth defects, iron to cereal to fight anemia. These were public health wins, especially in Black and underserved communities. Fortified foods were filling those gaps. There are a lot of communities that don't have a Whole Foods or a farmer's market down the street. A lot of folks live in food swamps or food deserts where highly processed options are the most available and affordable. So fortified foods like cereal or enriched grains might be the only consistent source of vitamins people are getting. If you are someone who lives in a food desert or food swamp and you find that getting to a full service grocery store is more challenging, I want you to know that it's okay to consume those fortified, enriched foods occasionally. Try to find balance by adding in fruits and vegetables into your diet. We're not supposed to be scared of our food. We're supposed to try to develop an understanding of it. So if you learned something today, please subscribe, nourish your body, fuel your soul. See you next time.